All right, man. Let's talk about Derrick James, man. I heard through the grapevine that he did not. He said he was misquoted in that interview that pulled up. Let's talk about it.
Man, legit, man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. What the good Philly sports season, bro.
Here's from the Walker, Wisconsin. So we're watching
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas Sports.
All right, man. So I heard behind the scenes that Derrick James said he was misquoted, and he really didn't say that. Now, if you look at that article, they made it seem like that's why. You look at the article, they made it seem like that's what Derrick James said. You know, and he said that they took him boxing insiders wherever they got the interview from. They said he took him, they misquoted him. Okay, if you look at it, it says there's little to no deny that Crawford will face significant step up in competition come November 20th. On the night in question, Crawford will place both his WBO welterweight title undefeated record on the line against former two-time champion Sean Porter at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Okay, it says despite being a consistent staple on every credible pound-for-pound list, Crawford has had his fair share of criticism for his opposition he's faced during his 147-pound tenure. In the case, Porter, the Akron, Ohio native, has swapped fists with just about everyone in the welterweight division, including unifying titleist Errol Spence. But while most intrigued with how Crawford and showdown plays out, Derrick James, head trainer, believes the WBO belt holder will be facing a diminished version of the two-time champion. He said, quote, I think Terence Crawford fighting the guy that Earl Spence took a lot of, said Derrick James on the PBC podcast. We'll see how that goes. So he said it on the podcast. So, I mean, that's something that we can pull up. Let me see. That's something that we can pull up. Hold on. That's something we can pull up. Oh, hold on. That's something we can pull up. See if we can find it. So we can pull up. Okay, so they got 57-minute interview with Derrick James. So let me see if I can find that thing. Hold on 1 second. I found a sound clip. We can play it. I'll give you 1 second. See if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. It's taking a minute. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to see if we can get the part where he talk about Crawford and Porter. Hold on. I can't find it so far. Hold on. I'll see. We can put it on the. We can put it on the thing so y'all can hear it. Give y'all something to be engaged in, not to be silent.
By him moving to Dallas, he came to the gym, called me. Well, really, I called him because I heard he was in town. And I said that I think a small amount of guys are really tough like that. Because, I mean, big guys, think about this, another challenge in life. You're a big guy, nobody's going to fight you, so you never have to sitting out to the right hand coming after the jab.
Yeah. I think that fight makes him something akin to a legend. It's weird. He beat the crap out of Wilder in their second fight, but it's
heavyweight division.
At the very earliest, next fall, if he's able to beat Joshua again. Yeah, he could say, you know what, enough's enough. That
what he wants to do, who he wants to fit. He did fight fire with Adam Kovnasky. They
I think he's a legit opponent for anyone. I mean,
see what we can find. We can't find.
he had surgery. He had surgery. He also had COVID. So who knows, what were the reasons for that performance. But, I don't want to take anything away from Hernandez, obviously. Should there be a rematch?
And his skills still look.
My wife is good. Well, good.
That's good, man. I didn't see you in Vegas this weekend. I don't know if you got a chance to watch Fury Wilder 3, but if you did, what'd you think?
Well, yeah, I didn't go to Vegas because, man, it was an HBCU football game in Dallas. I was like, I'm not missing that. So
Okay.
I was like, oh,
First, the outcome.
stronger than thought he was. He thinks they pitched 350. The power comes from the rotation of the body. Did not see the right hand coming after the different weight. I think that when you try to load up so much, the harder you punch, the more fatigued you become. And so I think that's what he fell victim of. The fatigue of trying to punch so hard.
Makes sense. What are your thoughts on Fury as a fighter?
I think a small amount of guys are really see within most of me because you just have to tell them that I think that fighting all doing being a warrior, that's what you really wanted. I think time's out. So for round and a half, I'm trying to find out how to get back to the fight. So I really missed those last couple of rounds, and when I got it back on, I had to feel into the last shot to put him down. So so very, very I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. That I don't know. I don't know about that. I just I'm not sure that one.
So you sort of taking your time. He hasn't started sparring or anything like that, right?
No, none of that. No, he's got a month and a half, 2 months away from that.
Okay.
That's not even a thought right now. He's just trying to, he's coming to the gym and having fun, just kind of working out, still staying in shape, keeping the weight down. That's what it's all about for him. Just, staying in shape, keeping the weight down.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it kind of shows you what his mindset is, right now. Has he talked about who he would want to face when he comes back?
Well, I think that he's going to go follow through with, I'm just assuming, follow through with who he was going to fight before the Pacquiao fight. So I think that if Pacquiao was an opportunity for something to come up, and he took it, but he wasn't able to fight the fight. So I think that, I don't know. So I don't want to say because I don't know, but I just think that, it's going to be a pretty interesting challenge. Yeah.
Forgive me, I don't remember. Who was he supposed to fight before Pacquiao fight?
You gotta look it up. Look it up.
Well, I'll definitely do that if you're not gonna tell me.
I think it was Ugas.
It was Ugas.
Ugas. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, well, there you go.
I believe that's what I'm assuming.
I'm a little slow. I'm still recovering from the fight over the weekend. So speaking of Pacquiao, he was supposed to fight Pacquiao before the injury. How difficult was it emotionally to have to pull out of a fight like that, a defining fight like that? It's huge. It would have been huge for Errol.
I think it was difficult, man. I think that the fact that you have something like that, I really was kind of more. I didn't really want to be bothered. I really didn't want to answer questions about it. That's really what it was more than anything. I just didn't want to talk about it. And I was really kind of almost not embarrassed, but kind of like, oh, man, what am I hiding for? But I was just I just didn't want to deal with it, right? Yeah. Or talk to people about it. But so if I felt like that, how do you think he felt? He probably felt even worse, so. But that's life, man. We just have to deal with it. And you see where he's at now, so that's how he did it. He gets back on the situation.
There you go. Move forward. So Errol's been at 147 for so long. How much longer do you expect him to be there?
I think that as long as he desires, I mean, I think that it could be some years, maybe some, I mean, I think really, to be honest, it could be like a year or two, at least another year, maybe two.
Cool.
At least a year.
I like that. Now,
Yeah.
Speaking of the welterweight division, last Saturday was the first press conference for the Terence Crawford Sean Porter match. What are your thoughts on that fight?
I kind of don't really have any. I'm just gonna watch it as a fan. So I get to sit back and watch it, and then I'm sure, the winner will be gunning for us. So I'm just gonna watch it as a fan, man. I'm not even gonna. I have no desires in it. I have nothing. I just wanna, partake in this, watch it as a fan. I'm not going to the fight. I don't want to be a distraction or a target. Another conversation. I don't want to be a part of the conversation, but I think it's gonna be pretty great to watch. And I'm looking for a great fight, man. I really don't. And it's up to. I think that this is what I think about Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter really wants to fight Errol Spence again. And the only way he's gonna fight Errol Spence again, he has to beat Terence Crawford. So I think that Terence Crawford's gonna have to face. But at the same time, I think that Terence Crawford's fighting a guy that Errol Spence took a lot out of. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Now, do you have a prediction?
Oh no! Man, listen. The only way I enjoy boxing is I don't really care about who wins or loses.
Yeah.
So the Deontay Wilder fight, I really didn't really enjoy it. That's why I don't see how people liked it, but I didn't like it because I didn't get what I wanted. That's why you think about it. That's why I go into a fight, watching the fight with no desire. Yeah. Generally, when people go in for a particular thing that they desire and they don't get it, they don't enjoy the fight. So that was one that I normally don't get involved with, but I normally don't care, but I just care about a good fight, but I really wanted him to win, so
Yeah.
All right, man, we heard him. So I don't know where the misquote was. All right, if you go to PBC podcast, I'm putting on the screen. I don't know where the misquote was, but he said that he's fighting a dude that Earl took a lot out of. So I don't know how he misquoted what was malicious. It's Derrick James. And a look back at Fury. Why if you go 34-minute mark, it should be around there that he started talking about it. So I don't know where the misquote is. He said exactly what he said. He said he's not going to the fight. He said he has no desire to go to a fight. He's not going to be invested because he's not going to be able to enjoy it as a fan. And, he said what he said, and I'm fine with it. If you believe his fighter really dogged out Spence, he sees something I don't see, cool. But he said what he said. And I guess he didn't really say it like how he said about, how people making it seem like it's malicious. But it do seem like he's still trying to diminish Crawford. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe he's somebody who actually boxes. One of these trainers that just hold the pads and they never box. So like I said before, man, we'll see. You heard what he said, and let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the boxing news welterweight playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best way to donate. Remember they deleted the Facebook group over somebody inappropriate post they won't show. But other than that, want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace.